2016 ceremony for the National Technical Honor Society at Duncanville High School. It's my pleasure to recognize all of our current NTHS members who are here and this year's inductees, our honored friends, family members, and our honored guests. Welcome to this special occasion. We have a few administrators and sponsors I'd like to recognize, so if you would please stand when your name is announced. Mr. Meekins, the principal of DHS. Our CTE coordinator, Shalon Day Payne. And Ms. Carla Coggins, the career technical counselor, will be speaking. Advisors with us from the career and technology classes are in alphabetical order: Marissa Osselbrook, Skills USA Architecture; Annette Burnett, BPA, Business Professionals of America. I don't think Joseph Chambers is here, but he's with Skills USA Welding. And then with FCCLA, Mary Michelle Ellis and Priscilla Evans. Justin Edwards as well could not be with us. Tamara Gurnell, Skills USA Construction. Ika Johnson, Skills USA Engineering. Jovan Price, Taffy, teacher. Tamika Lane, Skills USA Graphics and Design. Latarsha Parker, HOSA, that's Health Occupational Safety. James Rich, Skills USA Photography and Journalism. Mary Rivera Smith, Skills USA Cosmetology. Sharonda Whitfield, HOSA. Dedrick Williams, Business Professionals of America. And last but not least, Tracy Williams, Skills USA Cosmetology. I'm the advisor for DECA and also National Technical Honor Society. Most of us teach several classes within the subject, and our students then compete in categories listed with the specific titles, but frequently we cover other topics with our students. And so they're getting a well-rounded education, and NTHS honors that. I would also like to recognize one other teacher who is on leave, Miss Irwin. Her floral design classes made the roses for us, and she does have an inductee this evening. So even though she's on maternity leave, I think her classes did a marvelous job on the centerpieces, and she has a candidate. So good going, Miss Irwin. So I'll turn this over to our career technology counselor, Carla Coggins, who will begin the induction ceremony.
The goal of the National Technical Honor Society is to see that deserving technical students be recognized for their scholarship and citizenship. The Society promotes those students who have chosen technical education. The Society strives to make the community aware of the talents and abilities of the young people and adults who choose technical education pathways to a successful future. We would like to take a moment to identify the 7 attributes of membership in the National Technical Honor Society by lighting a candle for each. Before I describe the 7 attributes of an NTHS member, I would like to ask Dedrick Williams to begin the candle lighting ceremony. I will define the central theme of all, which is knowledge. Knowledge is defined as familiarity, awareness, or understanding gained through experience or study. Knowledge represents what we have gained through our membership in our student organization, and it is the basis for each of the NTHS attributes. The first member attribute is skill. Skill is the use of knowledge to develop great ability and expertise necessary to make a positive difference in a particular occupational field. Our members have served in their student organizations throughout the year or represented their student organization in competition. The second member attribute is honesty. Honesty is the quality of being truthful, trustworthy, and fair with everyone while at work or play. Our NTHS members have displayed high moral character on a consistent basis. The third member attribute is service. Service is giving assistance and being ready and able to provide a helpful and useful act. It is unselfishly giving of yourself for the benefit of others. Each NTHS member has contributed service hours above the Duncanville High School graduation requirement. The fourth member attribute is responsibility. Responsibility involves the ability to act without guidance or superior authority to accomplish a task. And once the task is finished, it means being answerable for your actions. The fifth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is the distinctive mark of one who has mastered an area of learning, as reflected in the quality of his or her work, especially with respect to scope, thoroughness, and care. The sixth member attribute is citizenship. Citizenship is being entitled with full civil rights and exercising the duties, rights, and privileges of this status. It is acting on behalf of others for the greater good. It is doing for others those things you want others to do for you. Good citizens understand and comply with rules that govern ethical behavior. The seventh member attribute is leadership. Leadership is the responsibility of serving as a guiding force and directing the way by going first with courage and confidence. Students, we hope that you recognize these 7 attributes in yourself and value these qualities which make you eligible for membership in the National Technical Honor Society. As the CTE counselor, I, Carla Coggins, declare that the students who are about to be presented have maintained high grades, completed the service requirements in their career and technical student organization, and have been selected by their advisor for membership into the National Technical Honor Society based on these 7 attributes. The student's career and technical student organization advisor will give them their certificates. We'll begin with the BPA students of Annette Burnett. Monica Alba. Jason Lamb. And the BPA students of Dedrick Williams. Sam Balcom. Molly Lavernchick. DECA students will be next. Students of Laura Satterfield. Jocelyn Stewart. Micah Williams. The FCCLA students of Mary Michelle Ellis. Ariane Marshall. Essence Palmer. FCCLA students of Priscilla Evans. Gabrielle Perez. Other students of Ms. Evans that may not be here this evening. Kyra Runnels, Victoria Scanal, and Rachel Williams. FFA student of Jessica Irwin will be presented by Mrs. Ossenberg. Clarissa Carrasco. Next will be the HOSA student. First, the students belonging to Latarsha Parker, Zaira Alvarez, Claudia Corpeño, Marie Wynn, Ashley Pitts, HOSA students belonging to Sharonda Whitfield, Michelle Figueroa, Erica Galindo, Chastity Garrity, Jemiah Key, Gloria Martinez, and Emily Sears. Skills Skills USA students will be next from architecture. Students of Marissa Alsabrook. Josiah Barber. Octavia Talton. Agriculture student of Justin Edwards, Sarah Rico. Next will be the cosmetology students of Mary Rivera Smith. Yvette Garcia. Stephanie Guerrero. Stephanie Hernandez. Deanna Mishner.
Hi, Deanna.
Taylor Ricks. Erica Ramirez. Elvira Rodriguez. Jeanette Ruiz Pignon. Skills USA cosmetology students of Tracy Williams. Yasmin Hopkins. Sophia Long. Stephanie Rios. Micah Watson. Next, Skills USA construction student, Tamara Grinnell. DeAndre Carroll. Skills USA engineering student of Ika Johnson. Luis Davila. Skills USA and design students of Tamika Lane. Maria Asaquita. Alejandro Ruiz Rojas. Natalie Salas. Next are the Skills USA photography students of James Rich. Cynthia Rangel. Next, Skills USA welding students of Joseph Chamber, Isaac Soto. Next are the Taffy students of Javon Jackson Price, Jesus Aguilar. Cameron Griffin. Azela Hernandez. Samantha Leha. Tanya Lemus. Lilibeth Ramirez. And Terrence Turner. I'll now turn the program back to Mrs. Satterfield.
Would our new members please stand to take the pledge of the membership, which is found in your program this evening. Now, all our new members, stand. Your pledge of membership is in the purple square on the back of the program. Okay. With me, as a member of the National Technical Honor Society, I pledge to maintain the highest standard of personal conduct. I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement, and I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education. I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing, and shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country. Welcome to NTHS.
Parents, faculty, and staff, at this time I would like to say thank you for participating in this honorable occasion. Let's give our students a round of applause. I am very proud to work with the department that assists your students to not only academically excel, but also provide them with some technical skills that can be beneficial in life. So we are very proud, and we really are honored that you have given us the opportunity to work with your students. We also want to give you a round of applause. This activity and event is a true indication of our mission at Duncanville, writing success stories one student at a time, and this has been one of the largest induction ceremony classes that we've had here in Duncanville in a while. 53 students actually had the opportunity to be inducted tonight. So that is, I would like to thank our advisors as well as our teachers that work very hard to assist your students. So in closing, I would also like to give Mr. Carlos Meekins, the executive principal at Duncanville High School, an opportunity to address you. Thank you.
Good evening. I will keep it brief. I just want to point out that regardless of what you hear or see on the news about young people, in this room we have a group of young people who are going to be leaders in the future. They are setting the standard, and they are leaders in their own right. They all lead in a different way. I know most of the students. It is always a pleasure for me to come to events like this because it's better to see them getting awards, and most of them have never been to my office except for challenging me as a principal to add more academic classes, add more challenging classes. A few of them came at the beginning of the school year upon my arrival and said, hey, we need to add another academic course so we can be successful, so we can be prepared to move on once we leave Duncanville High School. So the students that are sitting in this room are going to push the envelope relative to whatever is coming out in the future, whether it be technology, architecture, whatever, and they're going to set the standard, and they're made right here in Duncanville. Thank you.
this evening, and everyone is invited to the lobby area to enjoy refreshments. So you'll be dismissed to that area at this time. Thank you.